This is a presentation of Northeast Streaming Sports. You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Good evening, everybody. How you doing? I'm going to go slow. And the reason why I say that is I want to get through 2 hours. But I got to have your help. Because for those that were here, what was it, Thursday? It was rough. It was rough. And I had to have a break like about 90 minutes into the show because I was coughing way too much. And I'm hoping not to do that again. But you're going to have to help me with that. And I want to say, first off, wow, Kaylee McLaughlin, good to see you. And if you want incredible inspiration from somebody that just puts a smile on your face for how positive she is. If you're not checking out Kaylee McLaughlin's Facebook, and I'm sure she still does it. She does her like positivity shows. And I'm sorry, Kaylee, I don't know exactly what it's called, but Kaylee will do her shows where she will, just say the good things that are going on. And it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good. So check out Kaylee McLaughlin's shows. And Kaylee, I don't know. I can't remember. She asked me if I was going to be in Kansas City for a picnic. And I think if that's the Sunday before the Kansas City game, I'm going to go to the Kansas City game. I don't remember if I bought my flight arrangements or not. I don't remember. And I know I got to get hotel reservations. That much I do know. I haven't gotten those yet. So the only thing I do know is I have a ticket to the Monday night game. It is corner end zone front row. And if any gorgeous Raiderette wants to hang out with me, I will make sure she has a place to sit. Air quotes. So, positivity for Kaylee. Glad to see you. Ruben is in the house. Matrix Raiders in the house. What's up? What's up to you as well? PSP. And again, love PSP. Love my Raiderettes. I do. I love them and adore them. But you know what I love more is obviously Raiderettes that are members of my channel. And you can see from the Superman sign here. And if you see it over on YouTube, if they have like a little device by their name, they are a member of the channel. So PSP is a member of the channel. Thank you there, PSP. Love her. Love Kaylee. Am I missing? If I go through and I'm missing some of the gals, my apologies. Just push the like button. I think she wanted to say push the like button. I agree. Push the like button and share it. If you like what you see, share it up. If you're watching on Twitter, if you're watching on Facebook, I don't have Instagram up tonight, so I don't have to worry about that because I normally would have it up over here. I've been lazy. I have to get my little tablet out to do Instagram, and I haven't done it in about a week or two. I got to get my tablet out. But if you're on Instagram, if you're on Twitter, I can't see what you're writing. I'm not stuck up. I'm not ignoring you. I can't see what you're writing. Come over to YouTube. I will put find me on YouTube. It's Captain Jack Rackham. It's real easy. Willie Wayne is here. Thank you. Yo, Cam, good evening. Good evening to you. Fast Eddie's in the house. And again, if you love the guitar solo from the Autumn Wind that plays before all my shows, that is the man. Fast effing Eddie. Great guitarist. Love his Autumn Wind. Great stuff. So salute to Fast Eddie. Sam Millsaps is in the house. Good evening. Sam, the Jaguars fan. Great kid. And I don't say that in a nasty way, young gentleman. But he's more than a young, he's an adult. And I apologize, Sam, if that sounded awful when I call you a kid. But, a lot of people are kids to me. I don't mean that in a bad way, so I apologize. But, great kid. Nightmare Cortez, salute to you. Matrix is asking, do you think we're going after Sue? Honestly, no. It'd be nice, but I don't think we are. And PSP says there are a lot of Kaylee McLaughlins. I agree. The folks that make you smile, PSP makes me smile. She does. Nick Bowers, the tight end, got cut. Not to Sean Bauer. Different spelling. Thank God. Because I knew, in my estimation, this is one of the things we're going to talk about tonight. Who do you think is going to be on the 53? We all know people we think are going to be there. PSP loves your guitar solo as well, Eddie. It does. It's awesome. Like, share. If you're on whatever you're on, if you're on Facebook, come over to YouTube, please. If you're on Twitter, come over to YouTube, please. Makes it easier so I can see things. Aw, love my ladies. Thank you, honey. Oh, and good. I'm glad, Sam, because again, sometimes I say things that are just real. Sometimes I just say things that are real, and I don't know that, it's true to me. And they say, well, you upset me with that, and I try not to. I try not to. Sam says, thank God the preseason's over. Bring on the glory of the regular season. About damn time. Agreed. Sam, I want you to honestly, and I'm going to put this. I want you to honestly put what you think the Jaguars are going to finish this year. Because the homework assignment for the people that are here elsewhere, because they do the Raider roster, their assignment is, I'm going to put it out there: surprise cuts, surprise makes. Yes, I'm coming to Kansas. Every time I hear just the words Kansas, I think, I'm off. I'm off to the point of no return. And I can actually, that's actually in my range. If, as long as it's not too high, I can sing rock. Eddie can do well. Actually, yeah, we need a guy on the accordion, or not the accordion, the organ, because that Kansas was they had a great, piano player, organist. It was like, that just freaking awesome. Great rock, folks. Great rock. And we start with the calls. I can't wait to see you again as well, Kaylee. Awesome. Tito's late. Oh, when Tito comes in, everybody rag on Tito. You guys heard it first. Rag on Tito, because he'll pop in and say, oh, I'm late. Dust in the wind. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna call me. I don't be mad at me. That's not one of my favorite Kansas's songs. Everybody say, oh, Dust in the Wind. No. Point of No Return is my favorite Kansas song, besides one that a lot of people don't know about. And it's on that album. It's called He Knew. I don't want to think about it, because whenever I start singing some things that are like kind of out of my range, I cry, because they're out of my range. My eyes water. But Point of No Return, my favorite Kansas album. He Knew is my favorite Kansas song. And I do like Carry On My Wayward Son. I like that more than I like Dust in the Wind. See, this is an eclectic show. This is an eclectic show. We're talking sports and great rock. And for those that don't rock, I apologize. I'm a rocker. Which makes me think of the AC/DC song, I'm a rocker. I'm a rocker. I'm a roller. I'm an out of a controller. I'm a wheeler. I'm a dealer. I'm a wicked women stealer. I'm a bruiser. I'm a cruiser. I'm a rock and rolling man. And I sing on top of that. What else can you? Oh my God! What? Like I said, eclectic. A bunch of things. We talk about movies. We talk about sports. We talk about music. We're going to talk about the 53. What is your thought on Leatherwood? Aha! Aha! Just like the old Jewish guy in Coming to America. Oh, I can't. I can carry a melody PSP. I can sing, as long as it's not too high and it's in my range. I don't say I'm a great singer, but I can carry a tune. I can carry a tune. You're a Jags fan, so playing terrible years doesn't. Well, but you got the base. You got a baseline now. You got a franchise quarterback, at least in pay, in thought. You got a great running back. You got some receivers now with Kirk and the kid that we had, although you overpaid for him. So you got that, and your offensive line ain't bad. There's going to be improvement there. There's going to be improvement there. Matt Marinovich, ahoy to you. Hi, Cap. How are you? Hey, Velvet's in the house. Another one of my gals. Not my gal, because she is married. PSP's married, and Velvet's married. And Kaylee, I think, has a boyfriend. So they're not my anything. But I appreciate my ladies. Yeah, Jag Sam, great young gentleman, PSP. I met him on my way to Canton. I know what yeah, you I ducking love. I know. That happens to me every time I say that word as well. It changes it to ducking. But well, I have an entire playlist that's over 24 hours. Oh, cool. Arg, Sharif. And Sharif, I'm glad you're here because I want you to see this. Sharif, I want you to see this. Okay. And by the way, I am wearing pants. Okay. See, this is my 69. Okay. Sharif, I didn't take it from you. I didn't take it from because Sharif has the 69 Raiders jersey with all of the patches on it. Because Black Thanos has his jersey. He does. It's not an off take. Yeah, it does. It does look familiar. Yep, 69. Because and I got this, and I have it says Captain Jack. I don't know if you can I see it? See it? You see Captain Jack? You see Captain Jack Rackham? All those you can see it there, right? I want to make sure I can still see the screen. There's Captain Jack all the way across. So the lettering is smaller. So it's a Captain Jack Rackham jersey. Now, I do have a Captain Jack jersey that's 65. Now, the 65 is my birth year. But 69 I liked because it was the last number I wore when I was playing football as a senior in high school. And I say this, but they saved it for me. They knew I was a flirt, which reminds me of the song "Flirt" by who did that? Flirt. Oh, I know that it's a was it not Gap Band? I can't remember. But Flirt came out, and that was on an album. It wasn't Gap Band. It wasn't Daz Band. It was somebody else in the 80s. But Flirt. Wah, 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 bow, wah, bow, bow, bow. So, anyway, but I was a Flirt and a, they knew it. So they saved me 69 for my football number. Great game Saturday. Yeah, it was. And there you go. Cool cameo. Thank you, PSP. You knew who I knew it was. It was on the Alligator Woman album, right? And that, that Alligator Woman. It's not fair. You ain't something like that. It ain't fair. You just want to keep me and turn me on. Oh, I wish you would leave, but I don't want to be alone. No. Right? Yeah, well, it was way before Word Up, though. It was 82, 83. It was Cameo. Thank you, PSP. Alligator Woman. My mom was a disco queen. Yeah, I know. Want to get a meal and or drinks in Tennessee? Sure. I'd take Velvet out anytime. I know her husband's going to be there. Bummer. But you know what? You usually can find you usually can find a gal if you have a gal with you. It's one of those things. If a gal sees you with another gal, they're more interested in you. And I'll just say, don't pay attention to her husband. Anyway, yeah, that sounds good. Meal or drinks. I'm gonna be with Hollywood and Loretta. We're gonna be a little bit out by the airport, but let's see what we can get together. We'll do that. That sounds like fun. Who's coming to Tennessee? My God, I've been here 20 minutes. I'm just talking. Tennessee got good barbecue. Yes. And if you go on the strip, and like I said, Ernie Tubbs record shop, and they have like all these little closet bars on the main strip. They have great barbecue. They have great chili. It's kind of changed since the first time I was there years ago. And I was there years ago. And then Fast Eddie and I went one time as well. And then also during the draft, it changed a lot too. So, but that whole area, that whole strip has really grown up. But yeah, I'm ready to go out. I'm ready to go out and party. Kim, is it Venegas? Another one of my gals. I love when the women come in. I'm just your wing woman. Yeah, because you're married. Is Joe's Crab Shack still there? I met Willie Brown there. I don't know. I don't know. Will Sharif? I don't know. Raider Nation for life from Kim. I don't know. No trips for me. I'm raising my grandson's school time right. Yeah, Willie Wayne. Gotcha. Oh, I pronounced it right. Venegas. Thank you, babe. Look at those eyes. Look at those sultry. Oh, those are sexy, sultry eyes. Okay. Enough of this. Let's get the point. Get to point. Because I've been talking a lot and I haven't until now. And I do have some iced tea. So let's talk. Right now, I'm looking at there's 106. I thought it was only top 100. Joe's Crab Shack is an overpriced Red Lobster. I agree. That's not exactly how. Well, I just got me to see Joan Jett, Poison, Motley Crue, and Def Leppard. Awesome. See, Sam knows where it's at. Let's talk 53. See, you got me on the subject. You know about bowls in Tennessee Saturday? There's supposed to be a party in Tennessee on Saturday, honey. But we'll talk about that. This is what I want people to in the comment section, okay? And if you are watching this show, oh, buoys, okay? If you're watching this show and you're not live, if you are live, do it too. But I want you to do this after the show, please. The more participation you do by typing things in, the more of what do you call it? The numbers, the RAM. There's a name for it, where the numbers are seen. It's a mathematical term. Okay, the more y'all do that, the more people see this show, and then we'll be seen more often. I like that. So comment after the show. These are the comments I want you to make. Okay, first off, what games are you going to? And you can put this in here as well. Really? Get the Dolly Parton biscuits, they big and fluffy. Oh man. I go. Jack Aerosmith is in Vegas the week of the home. Really? Algorithm. Thank you, Velvet. Thank you. See, this is why you guys help me out. The algorithm is better if you comment after the show too. So I love it when you do the comments here, but after the show, what games are you going to? That's one thing. 2, what is your surprise cut? And I'm also going to put in this surprise IR thing, or surprise person gets put on the IR, because I'm going to say one that just hit me. I'm watching on cell, 2 TVs and a computer. Thank you, honey. God, love that. Cell, 2 TVs and a computer. I hope I look okay on the TV. I didn't see. I didn't really. I'm sorry, honey. I need to clean up my beard. See, look at this. Look at this over here. See, it's all out of whack. All out of whack. Kelly Farley, yes, come aboard. Ed Winchell is sick of this stuff. Let's get down. Do you think we can move Leatherwood, or are we stuck with him? Honestly, who's gonna go for Leatherwood? Do you see a team that's gonna trade us for Alex Leatherwood? Contract wise, he's a first round pick. The answer is no. Nobody, I think, is going to trade for Alex Leatherwood. And I do the air quotes, we're kind of stuck with him. And I say kind of because, again, I'm not saying that, he's awful. He's not awful. He needs work. There's my girl, Valerie. Valerie, count on me. Valerie, come and see me. I'm the same boy I used to be. I'm going to sing that when she comes in. I love her. Jerry Jones they lost the tackle, but if they lost the tackle, why would they trade for Leatherwood? He's not a tackle. Leatherwood needs to play, or else nobody will take him. Can't cut it. Yeah, he's gonna be here. No, not PSP. No, not practice squad. Not practice squad. He is a backup guard. He's a backup guard. The surprise IR move was the fact that Brandon Parker went to IR before the season. I thought that he was going to be on the final 53, and then they were going to IR him after that. And I was surprised they waited this long. I think that they were waiting on the medical folks. Is he coming back anytime? Is he coming back anytime? No. And it's like, really, he should have been on IR a long time ago. But I think that they kept him there to make people guess. To make people guess what we were doing. Honestly. But Leatherwood is a backup offensive guard. Okay. So enough of this. I got the phone up. And like I said, by the way, PSP, Valerie pops in. Valerie knows enough about the Raiders. And she calls. Valerie can call in. And you can call in. And Kelly and Velvet, everybody can call in. But I am going to say this. Yeah, Parker's good when he's on the IR. He's our number one IR player, right? But it surprised me that they did it before, because he's gone for the season. He's gone for the season. And I thought it should have been done a long time ago. Should have been done a long time ago. But I think that they were seeing if it was going to keep us guessing. And I got my numbers. Stevie Winwood with lots of hits. Yeah, for sure. Love that. Love Valerie too. She's such a gorgeous lady. Clifford the Black Leatherwood makes a good backup for him. Thank you, Clifford. That he needs to learn. You know what? I think that he needs to, what's the word? He needs he's lost his marbles. Not mentality, but like I said, he lost his manly. He lost his cojones. He lost his up here. He lost his heart. He lost his aggressiveness. He's just down in the dumps. He needs to buck up. He needs to buck up. He needs to learn. Yeah, they pay Parker now. They can't cut him at $3 million in dead cap. That was counted anyway. I hope he's not on the team next year. I really don't. I don't know why he was on the team this year. I don't know why. And Leatherwood's going to be on this year. He's going to be on next year, unless somebody really, really thinks that they can do something with him. Then what's going on? Call Incognito man fast and man him up. Sharif, I agree with you. He needs a double dose of testosterone injection and a testicular what is it? Transfer? What do you call it? When you like a he needs an ingestion of testicular fortitude. Oh, I like this. Jimmy Page wanted Stevie Winwood to be Led Zeppelin's lead singer instead of Robert Plant. I think I remember hearing that. If you can transplant, that's the word I'm looking for. If you can transplant Incognito's heart and desire into Alex Leatherwood, that'd be a hell of a guard. A hell of a guard. Michael Guerrero from Michigan aboard. Thank you. Hey, are we gonna have any calls? Somebody gonna come in? I'm gonna put up the link again. Come see me. There's the link again. Oh, I gotta put it up for everybody. Sorry. All destinations. Okay. Pasting it up. Please. There's your link. Come into the show. Putting it up here. Because I'm going to start out. Surprise Cup for the Jags. Wow, Cam Robinson? Really? Wow. Surprise Cup for you know what? If Cam Robinson comes free, I'd grab him in a heartbeat. Because he's better than what we got. Well, he's a better option at well, we can put him in there. Thanks there, Sam. Surprise Cup for the Jags, Cam Robinson. And PSP says he expected more from Incognito and him and Leatherwood. I agree. And I'm going to get to this. Incognito reminded me of Alzado with his passion. True. All right. And I'm so glad that we're gonna have Black Thanos, the original 69 amongst the folks that know. Okay, I'm gonna move you over there, Black Thanos. Okay, only because this way it's a better thing for me. Hey, Black Thanos, aka Sharif. First off, before I do anything else, how are you doing tonight, brother?
Mic check. You hear me okay?
I hear you fine, brother. Well, good to hear from you. And I said, before I even start the clock, I just wanted to make sure everything was squared away with you and we're all feeling good and all that goes with it.
Oh yeah. I can't complain. I've been working like a dog for the last few months. This is my first weekend off in a long time. I got a birthday coming Thursday, so I'm steadily getting older, but looking forward to being in LA. Maybe 2 weeks from now? if
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
Good. All right. Well, let's. In fact, I didn't even make the clock yet. Okay, let's set it at 5. We got 5 minutes on the clock. We are set, and we are going. We go, brother. It's all on you, Sharif, aka Black Thanos. What do we got going on, brother?
Well, thank you, Cap. We're at that glorious time of the year again, as September is right here on the cups, and of course, yours truly bringing it in with my birthday, September 1st. Who else is more befitting to bring in the greatest time of the year? Raider season, football season, the fall. And most of us, or a lot of us, are very encouraged about a 4-0 preseason start. You know me, I am always the great balancer, if you will. That's basically was that basically was the character Thanos' purpose in the Infinity War movie, to bring balance. So, and I kind of inject that in my perspective. And when you live as long as I have, and the last championship you seen was in the Ronald Reagan era, you kind of you know uh, learn how to be a little precautious, and you learn from history. Now, 4-0 sounds great, but let me remind some of us in the nation: the Jets are undefeated, the Bears are undefeated. There's quite a few teams that's undefeated that can be running around beating their chest like Mighty Joe Young. We were 3-1 in 2018 with John Gruden returning, and all of us feeling hype about that Hard Knock special and the new additions that came with the team, and we saw what happened. Now, I don't anticipate a season as dreadful as that, certainly not. But as I said before, there's going to be a learning curve. Brandon Parker is just another reminder of how problematic this old line is. Leatherwood, I said the night he was drafted, and I reposted my original post, April of 2021, of my original disgust at picking that kid. But what can we do? He's like a big piece of furniture that nobody really has the strength to want to move out the house immediately. So our signal caller is going to be in trouble. There's no getting around it, because unless he got a new pair of feet, he's going to be in trouble. Because anyone who plays us knows, for us to negate Waller and Adams and these other threats, we're going to have to hit number 4. We're going to have to shoot up the gap. We're going to have to throw all types of looks at him, and look at his propensity for panicking in certain moments, turning the ball over, and doing some things that are ill-advised when he's under pressure. That was in his scouting report back when he came out of Fresno. And we saw it play itself out in January against the Cincinnati Bengals with a playoff berth on the line. Well, playoff victory, excuse me. So my prediction, I would say, I would put us at around 9 wins, possibly 10. And what favors us is that we got quite a few teams on the roster with brand new quarterback situations. Jacksonville, that kid is still young. Seattle, of course, Russell no longer there. No, we got Russell twice with the Broncos, but Seattle shouldn't be an issue for us. And a few other teams outside of our division. We go to the Steelers in the heart of winter. I'm very concerned about that game because we all know number 4's historical record in the cold. It is what it is. But there's going to be a learning curve. There's no team that gets a new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, new coach. And I listened to Davante Adams about a week ago say on a podcast that this is the most complex offense he's ever been in, and he's trying to unlearn what he learned in Green Bay and pick all of this stuff up. And he's
okay. I'm going to stop you there, and I did pause it. And by the way, you had some free time on me because I paused earlier and didn't put it on. So You are still at 2 minutes and 50 seconds, so you're good. Okay, I'm going to pause you there only because this is the same offshoot of the offense that Derek Carr ran in 2016. It's the Earhart Perkins offense, which was installed in New England, that McDaniel ran in New England, and it was the same offensive route tree terminology and things along those lines that he ran in 2016 under the dude that got unceremoniously booted the next year. So if Davante Adams has issues learning it, that's Davante Adams. But Derek Carr will know this offense better, in my estimation, than Davante Adams. Would you not agree there?
Well, yeah, certainly just by degree of familiarity and assuming everything you say to be true, of course he will know it much better. I mean, he's the senior person on the roster. You know, he's been here longer than anyone else. So even if he for the sake of argument didn't know it, he better act like he do know it.
But he
because
does,
he has the most responsibility.
Sharif, but he does know it. He knows this offense. It's the same offense that he had with, and I'm forgetting the guy's name, Musgrave. Musgrave,
oh,
right?
That's degenerate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to call him the Marlboro Man. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's the Earhart Perkins offense, which was been run by McDaniel and ran by Musgrave, and he knew in 2016.
Yeah, it's not a exact Xerox copy though, bro.
I'm going to pause it again at 2 minutes. If you go, and this is a very bad analogy, right? But if you go to Olive Garden, and you know what they have at Olive Garden, right? And then you go to a real restaurant, a real Italian restaurant, or let's use this. You know what they have at Olive Garden, but then you go to Carrabba's. You know the Carrabba's stuff is better. It's nearer the same. It's only an improvement. So he knew Olive Garden's fare, but now he's going up into the Carrabba's fare, which I think is probably the best of the Italian restaurants that are not like Ma and Pa, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like that. He knows what he's going to get. Okay, the breadsticks are better at Olive Garden with the cheese sauce, but the tomato soup at Carrabba's is better when they friggin' have it. And yes, I'm hungry, which is why I went off on this analogy. But I think that it's going to be better for the Raiders because he does know it well back in 2016. It's easier for him to pick it back up.
Okay, but would you agree that time period, 2016, 2017, even part of 2015, that O-line was top 3? You're going to say this O-line is top 3? Maybe bottom 3? It certainly is a top 3.
It's not top 3, but it's not bottom 3. I would say that they are.
I'll say maybe bottom 7 or 8.
Ooh, no, I think they're better than that.
We finished 28 last year, as far as PFF was concerned. I know we were in the late 20s last year for O-line.
PFF,
and we're worse than we were a year ago as far as personnel.
If you're going to use PFF, man, you're reaching. PFF says that sometimes the greatest person in the world is the greatest person, and a deadbeat is a deadbeat. And I don't agree with PFF a lot. So there you go.
Well, one thing is for sure, it's drastically worse than the O-line in 2016, 2017, which some considered the best in the league, at Rodney Hudson, Gabe, Penn, etc. Seemingly. You know, as a matter of fact, the common debate at that time was Dallas or us, who had the best O-line. And going into 2017, you remember this, the sexy Super Bowl pick was us and Dallas. And under that same offensive system that you're praising, this team collapsed under the tutelage of number 4 in the second half after being in a three-way tie for first place with 4 games remaining.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have all the knowledge and familiarity in the world, but if you don't have the balls, the poise, and the presence of mind to execute when it matters most, it means nothing. It's like having book smarts and then get put in a real life situation and your mind go blank. People are not impressed by knowledge; they're impressed by execution.
And partner, I gave you more than 5.
Thank you, my friend.
I want you to know that. But I want to say that now. I don't know if you know D, and I'm going to say DZ because I say it the way that Richie Riche says. He calls him DZ because he's Canadian. Okay, and because I know him as DZ, who is a Charger, or sorry, DZ. No, yeah, he's a Charger fan. I wanted to make sure I got that right. He even says that the Raiders are going to win more than 9 games and that McDaniels will have a quick passing offense, which I agree. And he's a Chargers fan.
I would love to be wrong. There was nobody louder than me in the spring of 2017 predicting a Super Bowl victory. I have that documented. I have it on video, Facebook. Keep receipts of everything.
I got you.
You know what? So I've been proven wrong before when I wanted to be right. But you know, like I said, it's been 40 years. So I would rather be pleasantly surprised than crushed and disappointed. Do you get what I mean?
Oh, I got you. But Matt Marinovich brings up a very good point. The difference between 16 and 17 was no Bill Musgrave.
Well, so yeah, 2017, we had the most Pro Bowlers in the league. But 2017, the defense was actually ranked at 19. Drew Brees and Eli Manning won Super Bowls with defenses lower than that.
Okay.
Kurt Warner went to a Super Bowl with a 28 defense and lost to the Steelers in that classic game. We haven't even won a wild card yet in year 9. So let's hope 9 is the lucky number. And I'm not mad at you taking 69. Don't worry, you don't owe me.
No. Like I said, because I when I got this, I said the only person which may be peeved about it is my boy Thanos. And I don't put patches on it. This is my Captain Jack Rackham jersey because this was my number in high school. It really was. I do have my other Captain Jack with the 65, but I have 2 of them. But this is the one that I have it, Captain Jack Rackham, all the way across the back.
I believe it, bro. It's no problem. But hey, we're all ready. Win, lose, or draw, you know I'm going to stand tall. You see me in the trenches for many years. And now, since the mandate has been lifted, Black Thanos makes his glorious return. And that's what I'm excited about most. Because usually the chances of victory shoots up tremendously when he's present. It's just statistically proven. So everyone rejoice. Though I may be a sobering voice of objectivity and realism, you still have a reason to be encouraged as long as Black Thanos is in Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, and again, partner, I like the. Oh, by the way, did you get that homework assignment that I gave you the last time?
I might have missed that, my friend.
Okay, good, because when you always said about where McDaniels' offense sucked.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've been so busy. I've been working nonstop. So
okay. Well, I got you because other than work and this, I don't have a lot of time to do. When you have a chance, because it does make a difference when you berate somebody or something, but you need to get the whole picture. That's the only reason why I ask it.
Right. Okay. Well, maybe he'd be much better than all the other Belichick assistants who failed and were miserable, and most of them end up crawling back. So maybe he'd be the one exception. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Well, there is an exception already. There is an exception.
Yeah. Out of what, 22 of them? Yeah, that's not a bad ratio.
And the one exception is where, and I get this right. I hope you better get it right. There is one exception already there.
Offensive guy.
No, not offensive, defensive.
I'm drawing a blank right now, my friend.
Vrabel in
Oh,
Tennessee.
oh goodness, yeah. Yeah, they're
Because
gonna have an
because
interesting
they
year.
got a team in Tennessee. They got a team.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, always good hearing from you, brother. Thanks again for popping in. It's always a pleasure.
All right. See you in LA.
You take it. You be well. All right. That's Black Thanos. And like you said, we have fun. And that's why people say, Ern's like, oh, God. Ern, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from Raider Ern. And I put the link up. PSP, if you want to come in, anybody wants to come in, we are going to go to the NFC East. Okay, wait. Thanos will be wrong. Matt Marinovich says 12-5. Please don't predict to do good this year. You are always wrong. Ern, come in, brother. The California Poppy. I miss Phillip Rivers. I miss Phillip Rivers in the respect because I couldn't stand Phillip Rivers. Breeze had Peyton calling plays, just saying. Thanos put down the crack pipe. Ern, I want to hear from you. Captain did the 69 and the 71 in the 80s. Brum, bum, bum. Rim shot. You guys are mean. Thanos is a good. Thank you, Anna Diaz. Thanos is a good man. Please, be nice. Be nice. Oh, Sam Millsaps. I think your prediction. You said that they think they're going to be like 11-5. 11-5, right? No more facts than a negative Thanos. Andy, I cooked Thanos last year. We had, and if you got, by the way, if you want to see that, and I just let Ern and Thanos go back and forth. I didn't. There was no timer on it at all. I eventually did have to stop it though. China's in the house. Thank you, China. I love China too. I'm too tipsy and shy. Okay, well, maybe drink a little more and you'll lose the shyness. I'm out and about right now. Okay, well, maybe later. I want to hear from them. What do you think? 11? Oh, 11 and okay, 11-5-1. I think maybe no. I think maybe 9-8. I think you're gonna be better. I think 9-8. What's your call-in number? I'm glad you called that. Eddie, if you can, do me a favor. Don't call in. Hit the link. And the reason why I say that is the sound is better. You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be on camera. Hit the link. Hit the link. Okay? So we're gonna again, I teased this. We're gonna go to the NFC East. And DZ was talking NFC East. Yeah, I said that, NFC East. DZ, I'd love to hear from too. Gabe, shipmate, how are you doing? Good to see you as well. We got the NFC East on the line. We got New York Giants. Gabe, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I
Good.
am feeling great about this year. I feel like this new staff has our team under control. In the preseason, our offense looked efficient, and I know it's just preseason, but it looked like an offense that Daniel Jones can work in, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Not that he's going to be amazing, but that he's going to be able to function, which is what he couldn't do in the other offenses. The O-line is dramatically improved from what we had last year, whatever you want to call last year. I don't even think it was an O-line. Hey, can you tell me what's the status on Leatherwood? Like, is he going to get released or anything? Or
no.
darn it.
He's not. He's a first round pick that just is not panned. Now he's a guard, and he's a backup. He's a backup. Mind. Well, they've been wanting to make him a tackle forever, and in fact, literally, as soon as I go up on the screen, I see TJ Watt just abusing Leatherwood. Literally, literally on the screen. They're showing a replay of TJ Watt just abusing Leatherwood from the Steeler game last year. I mean, it was horrible. Literally, I just watched. It's on now. There's Leatherwood, and oh my God, it was. He didn't even get a chance to do the Olay block. I'm an offensive lineman. Oh, let me pause this because I went off on a tangent. I apologize. You know what an Olay block is? or a lookout. Actually, we called it a lookout block. When you're an offensive lineman and you go and I get by you and you go to your quarterback, look out! That's called a lookout block because you got your butt beat so bad. You have to tell your quarterback to look out. And that was Leatherwood's. They just showed the TJ Watt. The Leatherwood block was so bad he didn't even have time to say look out.
No, the Giants need a swing tackle, so I was asking if Leatherwood would be released, but you say he's a guard, so I guess that's
Well, he doesn't have the ability right now to play tackle. He doesn't.
Okay. On the Giants have a ton of injuries. It's not that they have a ton. They do have injuries, but it's also that they're keeping players out with injuries that they.
Go ahead.
It's not that we have a ton of injuries. It's that they're keeping players out of the preseason because they don't want to either risk them getting injured or because last week Thibodeau got injured. So that's I think they learned a lesson, and this week they didn't play as many starters. Golladay is not doing good at all. Golladay is a real problem. He's not even trying anymore. It just doesn't look good. It's not. The $72 million contract Dave Gettleman gave him looks like a joke at this point. So,
yeah, I agree there.
It just gets worse by the weeks. Like it just keeps getting worse. So, hopefully he gets his head in the game a little, but I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it as well here. Give me the breakdown of the NFC least top to bottom record wise this year, or not record wise. Who's in first and who's in fourth?
So this is gonna hurt me, but I'm gonna actually put the Eagles at first.
Okay.
This is realistically. I think they added a lot of talent this year. I think the Devontae Smith combination with A.J. Brown is going to be pretty good, and they have a really good O-line, one of the best in the NFL. I think it's going to really be all on their secondary. It's going to come down to the secondary. At second, I have the Cowboys. I think it's generous for me to put them at second. I think the Giants could be second as well. But Dallas Cowboys, I mean, I don't know. I think they can. I think they can still produce enough to play second in the NFC East or least or whatever you want to call it. And then I think the Giants will be a third this year. I think I actually have us going 8-9. That's my prediction. I think we added a lot of building pieces, and I think what the problem is going to be is we're going to be depending on a lot of young players, and that's going to hurt us in the end. But I think this is really a building year with the new era, and I think the next year, not this year, is going to be the year we really kind of get even better and become a team that maybe can make it to the playoffs. I think at fourth, I have Washington. I look at Washington, and I think the thing that stands out to me is their defensive line, of course. I think their offensive line got worse, unfortunately, because they lost a player on it too, and a pretty important player. I think it's Brandon Sheriff or whatever. I think they have
Sheriff, yeah.
Yeah, and I think I just think Carson Wentz is clearly put out there to the public that he can't be productive in an NFL offense anymore. And I mean, he was in the best situation in Indianapolis, and he didn't use it to his advantage. So what is he going to do in a team like Washington, who, I don't know. I just don't have a lot of confidence in Washington. That's all.
Okay. I was gonna
I
say
don't think
a lot of people have like flipped. They're saying Eagles, Cowboys, or Cowboys, Eagles. I've looked at a lot, and you can go back on the on the things here. And some people have the Giants over Washington. I think like Ern has Washington over the Giants, but a lot of people are agreeing with you as far as Eagles, Cowboys, or Cowboys, Eagles. And so we'll see on that as then. And obviously, you got to get your boy back. I can't remember his name.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
No. I'm talking about the gentleman that is the big Washington fan. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Oh, WTF. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, WTF.
He's
And
been really busy recently. Like he hasn't even been on Sneaky Show a lot, to be honest.
well, if you see him, tell him I said hello, and
Yep.
that we'd love to have him back. And it's always
Yep.
good hearing from you. And have you heard from Browns by Jacob by any chance?
Oh, I once in a while I annoy him about stuff, but but I haven't like seen him on like a podcast or anything recently. I've DM'd him on Instagram though. I've talked to him.
Okay, well, tell him I said hello as well.
Yep, I will do that, Captain. Thanks for having me on tonight.
Hey, always, man. Like I said, and I pause when I go on tangents, so I give everybody the full five, and I think that's a lot. On regular radio, you're lucky if you get 3 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I've gone on WFAN, which is like the Giants like fan radio station. I don't know if the Raiders have one, but
Yeah, we do.
But I've gone there and they give you like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And after 2 minutes, you're out of there.
Maybe if I get more people in here, I will go down accordingly. But as long as I have good content, people are here. But hey, Gabe, good hearing from you, brother. And when you get back to school?
I actually started this past week, first year of high school. I started this past week, and it's going pretty well so far. So
good. Well, take names, kick ass, and be well, shipmate.
Yeah, thank you, Captain. See ya.
All right, you be well. All right, that's Raider Gabe Raider wannabe Giants Gabe. No, Gabe's good. Raider. I'm so used to saying Black Danos, Raider this and Raider that. So, yeah, DZ young cat. He is a young cat, but he's knowledgeable. Excuse me. Gabe is knowledgeable. Jacob is knowledgeable. The Browns by Jacob. WTF was a Washington fan, very knowledgeable young man. I love the kids that come in, and even Sam Millsaps. He's in college, but knowledgeable, younger guys. And I want to. We have China in the house. We're going to get a Raider weather report. Thank you. Gonna see China in here, and Eric is knowledgeable. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, okay. Raider Fan Radio would have you on live, Cap. They're on. Yeah, they would have you on live. I'd go on live on Raider Fan Radio. Are you? Oh, you're talking about Raider Fan Radio with Murph. Yeah, I called in the other night. So if they do the Wednesday and you hear a broadcast where there's a bunch of bleeps, that was me. And great segue, by the way. Great segue. This Wednesday, we're starting to do the doubles, okay? You all know the Wild Wild West show is on this channel Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern time to maybe an hour and a half. Maybe. But, I say but. This Wednesday, we are doing NFL Nation Live. NFL Nation Live. Hopefully, it'll be simulcast here. But if not, go find NFL Nation Live, and I gotta find it on YouTube. I'm gonna put the link up again. Okay, hang on. Let me find it. NFL Nation Live, Wednesday at 9:00. We're going to be talking about the preseason. Your bedtime? Yeah, but it's good. Where's my subscriptions? Okay, I'll get to your subscriptions. Oh, come on. Do I not have enough room here? Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to find NFL Nation Live. There we go. Okay. Raiders Fan Radio. Okay. I'm going to have the link for NFL Nation Live. Good stuff. Where the frick is it? I've been subscribed so long, it's near the bottom. I gotta move. Okay, I got it. This is NFL Nation Live. Copy it. Gonna put it here. Oh, hang on. Give me new fingers. Catch NFL Nation Live on Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, following the Wild West show here on YouTube. Yeah, I when I type, I kind of say what the hell I'm typing. Then I'm going to put the link. There you go. Okay. There we go. There it is. Go to the link. Go to the link. Okay? Go to the link. Hit the link. NFL Nation Live. It's Ref Guru, Violator, and myself Wednesdays after the Wild Wild West show. So now the Wild Wild West show has been parking in at like an hour and a half to 2 hours. We're gonna have to cut that. Why? Because I got to be on at 9 o'clock. So if we start going long on Wild Wild West, I said, guys, I got to go. But during the season, Wild Wild West shouldn't be no more than an hour 15, which would give me time to go over to NFL Nation Live. Trying to call in, but nothing. Huh. Eddie, hit the link. Hit the link, because sometimes hit the link, because sometimes I don't hear the damn phone. And it hit the link. It's better. The sound is better. I can hear you better on the sound. Hit the link, Eddie, please. And yeah, Violator, Ref Guru, Violator, and me. Yes. Did I not say that? I'm Violator, me. We have to tell Richie not to talk so long about his Broncos. But yeah, here's the link. Eddie, do this. Hit the link here. Oh, damn it. Now I got to change the link, because that's the NFL Nation Live link. Copy. There's the link. Hit the like button, nerd. Sorry, I'm a Raider Fan Radio child. Yes. Hit the link. Hit the link. Why did it only go to Captain Jack? It should have went to everybody. See, get this done again. There we go. Hit the link, Eddie. That's the link. If you go to the link, you don't have to worry about the camera. You don't have to worry about the camera. I can hear you there. I'm telling you, hit the link. I actually prefer it, because again, sometimes when you call in, people can't hear the caller. Because we had what was it, Pittsburgh Jared with the Pittsburgh Report. He always calls in, and last time he called in, nobody could hear him, and it was, sometimes it just doesn't work. So hit the link, so this way you don't have to worry about the camera. You don't have to worry about it. Anyway, I was starting on my 53. I said, and I didn't even get a chance to get my 53. Okay. This is my 53. And I did some addendums, because this was from the other day, and I had to do some addendums. But obviously, I see Carr and Stidham as our quarterbacks. I think Garbers is going to be on the practice squad. What do you think of offensive chop blocks? I love them. I'm an offensive lineman, man. I mean, now there's chop blocks and there's chop blocks. They're the ones that where they were taking like highs and lows. The double, like you have double engagement. Yeah, you got to watch that because that has ended careers. That has ended careers. So, wow, that's Cooper Kupp when he was younger. God, he looks like such a kid. He looks young. Breaking news: Devontae Adams made play 7th. Yeah, he was last year was 6th. He's gone down. He's come down a thing. 850. I didn't see it. I didn't see anybody call in. Okay, let me. Yeah, I'm gonna redo the voice. Said I had a missed call. Sometimes it doesn't pop in. So I did it again. And it's not in here. Yep. I didn't even see it show here. Nope. See, was there Captain Jack Google? Yeah, okay, a couple different ways. But no, it's not here. Hit the link. Hit the link. I'm still bummed about Gillespie. I agree there. But if he wasn't getting it, he wasn't getting it. I like Bowers. Deshaun Bowers can be great. Webb and DJ Turner be on 53. They are on mine. They are on it. No, Eddie, hit the link. Don't call. There's for some reason there's an issue with the phone. Hit the link. You don't have to worry about the camera. Why? Because we're gonna have Vin Diesel on. See? We got Vin Diesel on, and you don't have to worry about the camera, and he's on. Hey, Vin, what's going on, brother? Good to hear from you.
Salute, Captain. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. Hey, remember, it's Roku.
No, okay. Yeah, I got you. Thank you for
Yep.
Thank you for reminding me, brother.
I had to remind you, brother. I had to remind you. What's going on there, brother?
I'm good. It's amazing. Hey, when is the last time Raiders went 4-0 in preseason?
Wow, I don't remember the last time. Maybe the year they went to the Super Bowl, maybe.
Never in the Raiders history.
Are you sure?
James Farrell, Fast Eddie, DZ, Willie Wayne. Can you guys look up when the last time as the Raiders went?
Okay.
4-0 in the preseason. No, I'm just asking other people. Like they can answer it for us.
Okay. PSP says never too.
Never in the history of the Raiders franchise, brother.
Okay. Well,
ever.
But you know what? That and about $2.50 you'll get you a coffee at Starbucks. It doesn't mean anything.
I know.
It doesn't mean anything. Hey, Jared, before you, and I'm going to stop the clock. Jared, you're going to have to hit the link. And the reason why I say that, Jared, is because for some reason I'm not getting phone calls in. I'm not getting phone calls in because I'm looking right at my Google Voice phone. You browser my friend, change your browser settings to allow Google Voice to play sound. Okay, well maybe that's the reason why but hit the link. Hit the link. I don't know why, but I'm having phone issues. So if you want to call in tonight, you're going to have to hit the link. Just don't worry about the camera. Don't worry about the camera. The last time Art Shell was the coach. Well, okay. James, do you know what year that was? Let's get that. Okay, back to you. Back to you, shipmate. I got the clock on for you. I thought
No,
we.
it's all good, dude.
Yeah, I thought that we were. I thought that we were like undefeated the year we went to the Super Bowl, and then we went out like gangbusters. And then remember we lost like we lost like 4 games in a row, and then we won like all the games that we were like 12-4 or whatever that year. I don't remember.
No,
Anyway,
no.
yeah,
No,
go ahead.
we wasn't though. No,
Yeah.
we wasn't though.
Okay.
We went 3-1. We actually lost. This
Okay.
first time in Raiders history. I mean, it means nothing, Captain, and everybody else listening. Please don't think that like we go 4-0 on, that we're gonna be some supreme team.
No.
But we've never done this in the history of the Raiders. That's what I want to say, Captain, and I didn't realize you didn't know that. Yeah, we've never gone 4-0 in preseason in the history of the Raiders.
Okay. And by the way, Raiders Down Under, I'm going to pause it so you get your full time. The closest they said was we were 4-1. Excuse me. In 2006, we were 4-1. So we've won 4 games before, but we've never been undefeated, which was, amazing. So no, that, and again, the same thing. It doesn't mean that everybody needs to print up their get their flights to Arizona for the Super Bowl. It don't mean crap.
It doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, it just means
it doesn't mean nothing.
What our subs our number 2 guys looked against, and they played some number 1s, by the way. They look good.
Captain, here's the thing. Here's the thing, brothers. We literally didn't play any of our starters.
No.
I'll say, and then you can redact what I say.
Okay. Go ahead.
Patriots played all of their number 1s. We played all of our number 2s.
Okay.
Can you redact that?
I'm going to redact it, and I'll tell you why. Okay.
Okay.
On the offensive line against the Patriots, we played what should be just to hit the link, but it's asked me for my email, but it's giving me I don't know why, Eddie. I really don't know. I'm having phone trouble as well, so I'm sorry. I apologize, brother. But when we played the Patriots, we had Barton at left tackle playing for Miller, but we had what is the anticipated starting offensive line with Simpson. It was Parham at left guard, James at center, Cotton at right guard, and Illuminor at right tackle, which is the 4/5 of what is supposed to be the expected offensive line. The expected, minus Colton Miller. Now, the defensive line, we didn't play anybody because they were either injured or we were saving them, as in Max Crosby and Chandler Jones. But in the defense, in the backfield as well, we played some of the guys that excuse me. We played Abram a lot in the Miami game, and I was surprised at that because it was Abram and Teamer as safeties back there, and Abram is a starter amongst the safeties.
Yeah.
So in that respect, it's not that we didn't start, we missed everybody, but that's the way that is.
Do you think excuse me, I'm sorry. Do you think
Go ahead.
Do you think we're gonna start like everybody like our? All right, so I'm gonna hold off on 2 questions.
Go ahead. No, go ahead and ask.
With our second defensive line just destroying the Patriots' offensive line. Do you think that makes our defense better? Just, and I'm not saying like as a fan standpoint looking at our players, but what does that look like to the rest of the league? You know, like
Well, that's why I'm very happy about seeing that the guys that we had in on the defensive line that were there means our depth is better than what we anticipate, right? And
mhm.
when we pull Billings and when we pull or not Billings, when we pull Bilal, I keep saying Billings and
Bilal
it's
Nichols.
Bilal.
That's so
When we
good.
pull, yeah, but when we pull Bilal Nichols and Hankins, we know that when they come out for a breather, that they are going to be very capable against the guys that we are going to be playing. And I'm going to clear it a bit. Now you had one more question. I'm going to let you ask it as well, brother.
I honestly don't even remember. It's all good, man. Raiders.
Well, now you got me laughing. I was going to let you ask it. I think I was going to let you ask.
I said it, didn't I? I love you guys.
Just keep going by. We didn't hear that.
Yeah.
We did not hear that. We did not hear that.
Didn't hear that.
We didn't hear nothing. Hey, brother, you take care of yourself, and always good hearing from you. And you be
Salute,
well,
man. You too, brother.
And what games am I going to see you at this year?
I'm gonna see every game you want me to.
Just
January 1st.
Okay, just let me know if you're coming out there. Okay, just let me know.
100%.
Just let me know.
Definitely.
And I think I gave you my personal number. I think.
I think I got it. If not, I'll get it.
Don't say
No
it. Don't
worries.
say it. Don't say it.
Yeah,
Say
don't
it.
do that.
Yeah, don't slip. No more flying Fs or my personal number. But yeah, if you come out for a game, let me know.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Okay,
Hey, guys, salute, man. I'm sorry.
you got it, man. Hey, always good hearing from you, brother.
You too, brother.
All right,
Take care.
All right, that's Vin Diesel, the voice of God, the devil, covering different names. It's cool. Okay. And PSP has something. I think Belichick threw the game on purpose. You know, it wouldn't surprise me. PSP, I will be at every Vegas game except I am planning to be at every Vegas game except for the Indianapolis game. And if you want to go to the Indianapolis game, the starting price for 2 seats next to where the Raiders tunnel is $2,000. That's $1,000 a seat. Starting price. But the seats are worth it. Great view of the field, and you have the players next to you. You can actually literally talk to the players when they're coming in and going out. Fast Eddie, you ready, brother? Fast Eddie, are you ready? I see him up. I'm gonna okay, Nick, stand by, Nick. Stand by, Nick. I'm gonna see if Fast Eddie's ready. Fast Eddie, you ready? Are you here? Fast. Well, I'm gonna remove him. Hopefully, we'll get back to him. I'm gonna bring in. Hey, Kevin Harrington, how you doing? How you doing there? I'm gonna bring in Nick. Nick Wilson, how you doing, brother? Good to hear from you. First time, I think, right?
Yeah, Captain.
Good
but
to hear from
I used the wrong name.
Okay.
You'll guess my name as soon as we start talking.
Okay.
So my motto here is keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Okay.
And as the Canadian likes to say, Zed.
DZ,
Yes, sir.
good to see you, man. I'm very happy to have you on the show, man. Good
Yeah,
to see
man.
you.
I like to support other good creators like yourself, man.
Thank
But
you.
I, from an outsider looking in, I want to talk about the Raiders for a second.
Oh, sure.
I think you guys have a solid team. Like, going 4-0 in preseason with a bunch of no-namers isn't easy. You know, people want to disregard it. And, like, hey, 4-0, it doesn't mean anything. I get it. Going 0-3 doesn't mean anything. I get it. But that just shows that your coaches have a group of guys to get. I mean, that's just, there's depth there for you guys. There is, like a sigh of relief. And I want to congratulate on the 4-0. Now for week 1, I know I was looking at betters. They're talking about the 3.5-point spread. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole because I don't know what to expect in that game. But
you don't. I don't know what to expect either. And I'm going there and I'm hoping to see a win. I don't care if it's by 1 or 11 or 21. I don't care. I want to see a win. But if it's not a win, I don't want to be embarrassed.
And I don't think it would be that way either, because division games very rarely are embarrassing unless I think it's the Broncos against the Chiefs. Like, I think they're like 0-13 against the Chiefs for the last 13 games, so that's embarrassing. But yeah, man, I'm looking at this Raiders team, and they've been like really hush hush with their training camp, which is good. Not a lot of media covering and showing stuff about them. I'm not gonna say I'm scared, but I just don't know what to expect from them because I know they didn't show. I was gonna cuss right there.
Yeah, there you go.
I know they didn't show anything in preseason. McDaniels, I mean, I've heard the stats with him. Like, he comes out of the gate hot sometimes, and they adapt. He's from this Belichick system, and not to get you guys' panties wet, but I mean, Belichick's have always killed the Chargers. Now, the Chargers haven't ran. Supposedly, we didn't run our system last year due to we couldn't stop the run. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm really curious, and if JC's out, I kind of hoping Waller isn't showing up week 1. But,
well, that would be a good negation if JC Jackson is gone, then you need to hope that Waller ain't showing up because they were good. Fast Eddie is coming in next. That Eddie, I tried to get you in, but it wasn't there. Yeah, and to be honest, I would lie to you, DZ. I would be lying to you if I said I wouldn't love to see injuries for teams that we are playing. Oh, well, you want to beat them when they have no. I want to beat them. I don't care who's playing. I want to beat the team. But if they're down a few players, that makes things better for your team. And you say the same thing. You wouldn't want to play us at our full complement because
no, not at all, Captain. I've been a fan not as long as you have, but I've been a fan since I counted at 6.5, 7 years old. Nobody told me to be this fan. And that was my age where I said, hey, this is my team, thick and thin. And it has been since day one. And I'm like, this is a long season. I don't care, man. We'll take it. Houston Texans didn't give a crap that we were decimated with COVID. That was an embarrassing game. We got our doors blown off by them last season. Nobody cares. They saw us. We stumbled at the end of the season. And Raiders, they didn't care. Bisaccia, he didn't care. You know what I mean? Carlson, they kicked that field goal. Damn good kicker, by the way. And look, y'all went to the playoffs, and you barely lost to the Bengals, who I think are overhyped, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I think you guys are on the up and up, and that's kind of scary because if Staley fumbles and bumbles again this year, he could be gone. And the
I think
Spanos is
yeah.
dirt cheap, and he wouldn't pay Sean Payton what he would deserve. Sean Payton would request a 10-year, $10 million a year, kind of like that Muppet you all had, Gruden. So
And PSP says that her panties are wet.
yeah, man, it's gonna be a dogfight because the one thing I'm kind of, and I'll let you go so you can get fast.
No. Go finish the thought. Finish the thought.
The one thing I know about this game one is, look, there's going to be rust on for both teams. There's going to
Yes.
be rust. You guys have a new system. The Chargers are implementing a new guys on the defense. There's going to be some fireworks. I think this game one is going to be the game of the week, bar none, because of what happened last year. No matter
I
what.
agree.
And Raiders are going to take over SoFi. They own Southern California. I know it. I'm not stupid. So it's going to be a game, man. And I wish you guys best of luck other than week one.
There you go. And whatever week we play you in Vegas, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. Take care,
Yeah.
Captain.
Hey, DZ, thank you for coming in, man. It's always a pleasure hanging with you on the Wild Wild West show. I will say this for you as well as everybody here. After the Wild Wild West show, like I said, tune in, hopefully on my channel, but if not, on NFL Nation Live, 9 o'clock Eastern to like 10:30 Eastern. Like I said, we do a show. It's the NFL Nation Live show. We talk about the week's games before.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm going to look that up. Real quick.
Yes, sir.
Real quick is there's tons of Charger vlogs and podcasts, and some of them get on my nerves. They're way too analytical, and some are way too positive. Now, there's nothing wrong with both of those, but when you become like a realist fan, you want to hear the real stuff. You don't want any of the sugarcoating number games. You just want to talk to fans and how they're feeling, and stats help, but it gets over. It's this younger generation is getting overwhelming. I'm like, man, I don't care about the analytics from the last like 3 seasons, man. Just like, do you get what I'm talking about, Captain?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. All right, man.
You can overanalyze table salt.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous, but I'm just like, I would rather listen to your show, who's a Raider guy, than a couple of these Charger ones that I'm like, I'm over you guys. Like, no more.
Dude, that is the best compliment I've had in a while, and I appreciate it for sure. And again, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, this is DZ on your dial. Nick Wilson here, but DZ class act, and Raider Rick says you're a class act as well, and I agree.
Thanks, Raider Rick, man. All right, man. I'll take care.
All right, take care. Thanks again for coming in, shipmate. All right, that's Nick Wilson. Now we're gonna hopefully try to have Fast Eddie come in. I tried getting him in earlier, and it was, boy, that is dark. That is dark.
Yo.
Good to see you, man. What's going on?
How are you, man?
I'm good. You need to pay the light bill though.
I'm actually out on my back patio, man.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes because you want to keep it quiet for the house. I got it. Okay.
Yeah. It's all good, man. Hey, so I really feel sorry for Washington fans, man. I heard you on with the other guy a couple of callers back about the Redskins, man, and it's just a shame. I don't know, Captain, but when I look at the Washington Redskins, I just don't see. I don't know, something about that W on the helmet just doesn't sit with me. What's your take on that, man?
And I will pause it, by the way, because I want to give you your full 5 minutes. Folks, if you do not know, this is Fast Eddie, the awesome guitarist. Don't worry where it says he's not Danny Hawk. It is Fast Eddie. So that is Fast Eddie. So when you hear the awesome guitar for the Autumn Wind at the beginning of the show, That is the guy, although you can't see him. And the reason why he's on, and I know why. The reason why he's on his back patio is because the wife and the kid is indoors and he doesn't want to disturb them.
That's exactly right.
Exactly right. Oh, Eddie, by the way, we try to watch our language on this one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because I'm on network. So that's it. But no, they're not afraid to show the faces. But there you go. And to answer your question, I do think that it's a shame that in this, and this is probably going to be more political than I've ever tried to be here on this show, is because of the political correctness of today's society that they had to change their name because of PC. I get it. But where there's got to be a line to stop. Because notice that the
Cleveland
okay,
yeah, but the Cleveland
was,
Indians,
right?
I mean, come on, man, seriously.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get to that. The Washington changed its name, and the Cleveland Indians changed their name, but Kansas City is still the Chiefs.
Exactly.
The Chicago Blackhawks are still the Blackhawks.
Exactly.
And the Florida State Seminoles are still the Seminoles, although they have permission from the Seminole tribe of Florida to use that image and that name. They have the permission of the Seminole tribe. So they're the only ones in the clear. They got permission.
Hey, Captain.
Go ahead, listen, Eddie.
I'm an old school guy, and I love old school Raiders, Steelers, and the Redskins. And for them to say, I don't know. When I watch the Redskins play now with that W, something makes me not want to watch them anymore. I don't know what it is, man. I don't have anything for them anymore, man. Yeah. And I don't know if it's a name or not, man. But hey, so let's talk about the Raiders here real quick.
Yep, you got 248. Go ahead.
Okay, gotcha. Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Masterson is a player.
Yeah, he is.
He's a very good player. He is. Him and Butler are two young guys that are rookies that will be the cornerstone of this defense. And if they let him go, I'm telling you, it's going to be Leroy Glover all over again, because somebody's going to pick up Masterson and he's going to be a stud.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I really like Masterson a lot, and I like Butler and Perriman. I do like him a lot, but look, he's going to be 30 years old. He's got a year left on his contract. It's time to move, man, off from him.
Well, I mean, he's good for this year, but now it's this year, and this is the last year, correct? He was on a 2-year deal, correct?
Yes, this is last year.
Okay, so this is the last year. Perriman made the Pro Bowl team last year. If he doesn't make the Pro Bowl team this year, then the Raiders, by all circumstances, could probably say, "Well, you made the Pro Bowl and you didn't make it." And granted, I know that's kind of bad, but they have all that they need to say, "We're going to go younger. We're going to go with Masterson. We're going to go with Butler." And by the way, Van Valkenburg is probably going to be on the practice squad. Another young kid who played, I think he's out of, was he out of Utah or Iowa? Iowa, yeah. And he's a young guy that can be that extra rush guy. They're getting younger. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to pause. I went on a rant, and I paused it now. They're getting younger, and they've drafted well. and that they're going to be getting those good guys for depth. But for all those that are saying that we need, all of these different guys, we need Ndamukong Suh. We're not getting Ndamukong Suh unless he comes in at, I want to say 6.5 to 7 tops.
Don't need him. Don't need him.
And again, and I don't think we need him at all. And I agree with you there. But unless we get Ndamukong Suh at like maybe 6.5 to 7, he's not going to be on this team.
Don't need him. Don't need him.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't need him. But I'm telling you, Masterson and Butler is the future of this defense linebacker spot.
I agree.
And I'm telling you, if we let Masterson go, if we cut him,
no, we're not going to cut him.
Are you sure about that?
I think that Masterson at worst is going to be on the practice squad. And I just saw something.
Somebody's going to pick him up, Cap.
No. I just saw something on one of the things, and I think that Sean said this to me. Luke Masterson was informed he will be on the 53. And I don't remember what the source of that was, but I saw it. It said Luke Masterson is going to be on the 53. And there's the 5. But and I'm sorry you couldn't get in, but like I said, I would much rather you come in like this because, again, Matt Marinovich said Masterson is on the 53-man roster.
Well, yeah, I would love that. I would love that. With him and Butler, that's our future, bro.
I agree. I agree.
That's our future. And I'm telling you, man, Masterson is a baller, man. He reminds me of Luke Cayley, man. He's that guy, man.
Yeah, he's got a motor like Luke Kuechly. I agree.
Yeah, he does. He certainly does, man. All right, I'll talk to you soon, bro.
Hey, Eddie, always good hearing from you, brother. You take care of yourself, and hopefully, I'm going to be at most of the games. But if I'm not going to a game, let's meet up and do something hopefully local.
I will do that, man. Thanks, brother.
All right, and best to the family.
Thank you.
All right, that's Fast Eddie, man. Good hearing from. Like I said, that is the guitarist. I will sing vocals on a rock song if Fast Eddie is doing the if he's doing the guitars, and I'll do like percussion, not full drum set because I'm not that good. I can do percussion. Anyway, we are at 142 for the show. It would be good to have somebody come in. We got some time. I'm going to put the JPP. No. I don't even want JPP. I don't want JPP. I'll tell you why, Matthew, because again, the amount of money that he wants, and I've seen so much with Tayshawn, or actually it's Tashawn. Let me get this right. Tashawn Bauer. I've seen a lot out of Van Valkenburg, right? I've seen a lot out of Van Valkenburg. These guys want too much money. And I'd rather have a motor. Now, maybe, and DZ said it, Sheldon Richardson, maybe. And I'll go up to what DZ was talking about earlier, okay? This guy, Darius Pilon. And it was a shame. It was a shame when he went out last year. And I was there for that game, obviously. And I got a chance to talk with him while he's going in. Ed Winchell says, we think we need Suh and we'll end up signing him. Ed, I don't think so. Unless he drops down a lot. Charm City 410, thanks for being here, shipmate. We got some time. Hit the link, man. Hit the link. Come into the show. We heard from DZ tonight. We heard from Fast Eddie. We heard from, we had a couple other people. We had the Voice of God. Not tonight. He was Vin Diesel. Jason Thomas. We had Gabe from New York. And I don't know why, but my phone's not working. I don't know why. I might have to redo. I might have to redo Google Voice. Your browser might prevent calls from ringing. I don't know why. Change your browser settings. I did allow Google Voice to play sound. I don't know why it said I'm not playing sound. Okay, let's do this. Settings. Microphone, codec, ringing, speakers, codec. Okay, settings. Google Voice, web calls. Yep. Always use my phone to place calls, incoming calls. Select the devices you want to use. My devices are web. Yes, Android device. Yep. Okay. Oh, I'm going to turn this off. I don't need the call device. There you go. Oh no, I need that for other things. Okay, so now there's no there incoming call options, record call, switch. Yes, get email alerts. No, I don't need that. Remove. Okay, do not disturb. No, I don't know why. I don't know why. Check and manage your voicemail. So yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, it's not working tonight, but it should work. So the settings are there. Sue played in a similar defense in 18-19 with the Rangers wants a ton again. No, I don't want to pay him. I'm not going to blow the cap for Ndamukong Suh. I'm not. Now let me quantify that by saying if Ndamukong Suh doesn't get signed by the first game, then it goes into a game by game contract unless the Raiders give him that year on a prorated deal. Maybe. But I ain't blowing $9 million on Ndamukong. Call me wrong. Call me wrong. But no. Because until I see it, and maybe I'm wrong, but until I see it, are we going to the Super Bowl this year? No. Until I see it. I may be changing my opinion, but show me. Show me that. Until I see it, no. We got about 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes. I'm gonna put the link up one more time. Come into the program. And Jared, I'm sorry, I don't know why, but the phone's not ringing. Phone's not ringing. I like that. Boy, that name, I'm gonna screw that name up. Narmash Thrash. Okay, and I'm going to tell you where this one is. I will say this. The night that Davante Adams became a Raider, 2 days before that, and I'm going to let him know because it's cat's out of the bag on this. Sharif Salah Khan called me up. Call me Thrash. Thank you. That's hard to say. That's hard to say, and I'm sober. Probably way difficult if you're messed up. Thanks, Thrash. I appreciate you being able to call you Thrash. The night that the Raiders got Davante Adams in a trade, the rumor was it was Davante Adams for Waller and a pick. That was the rumor. And so when the trade came down, you guys might remember me saying this. When the trade came down, I said, okay, so what's the compensation? A 1 and a 2? And I looked kind of like this, like, I said, anything else? And the answer was no. Because what it was that they said that you can't trade because of the franchise tag ramifications for Adams. You couldn't trade a player. There's rules. I'm glad I got Thrash's name. And Matt Marinovich said that, and this is the other thing. He did dump Clutch Sports this past week because those guys were making life miserable for contract negotiations. Thank you, Sharif. And I say this because we discussed this. I did not put Sharif's name on that until Sharif said it was okay. Because if you tell me something, I didn't tell anybody before that I knew. Why? Because it was intelligence from a source, and I didn't say anything until the trade came out. Why? Because I keep my information secret. I keep my information secret. Yeah, no. You're right. Yeah, you said Adams definitely was coming. I'm like, aye. You were right. You were right. And I appreciate Sharif saying that. Yeah. And Sharif said that, and Ed Winchell remembers that as well. Tom Brady, number 1? Are you effing kidding me? You have got to be effing kidding me. And apologies for swearing on my show, not the effing part. You have got to be kidding me. I'm gonna get Kevin Harrington on. I'm gonna get Kevin Harrington on because I want to get this gentleman on so we can have a person talk for the portion of the show. Kevin Harrington, good to see you, brother. Thank you for being on the show. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Kevin,
I've been trying to get on your show for a few nights. The last few times you've been on, it's just been tough to get on there.
no, we're good, man. You're kind of lagging, but we'll deal with it.
Yeah, I'm doing it off my phone, Captain.
No worries. What can we talk about tonight, man? What about your 53? And I didn't even get a chance to finish my 53 because we've been talking about it stuff. But I'll do it eventually. Maybe soon. What's your hot topic? What do you want to see from this team? What are the things that you liked about the Like I said, 4-0 is fantastic. We've gone through that, but it does. But was it? Not, I'm probably was it $5 for a cup of coffee at Starbucks? I don't know because I don't go to Starbucks a lot. Starbucks is expensive as Foxtrot. So it doesn't matter. It's nice, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, brother?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, as far as the 53 go, I think it could go either way. Good or positive.
Uh-huh. Is there somebody that you think should be on the 53 that we are not counting? Like I said, Masterson made the 53. He deserves it. I think that the Butler, the kid linebacker, is going to make it as well. I think that the Webb, the extra cornerback, is going to make the 53 because he showed himself in the preseason. So these guys made the 50, in my estimation, by the way they played in the preseason. So is there somebody that I'm missing that you think should be on the 53 that definitely deserves it?
I mean, me personally, I'm a big Waller fan. I'd love to see. I mean, he's still up in the air right now. We don't know what's going on with him, really. I mean, like I said, as far as the 53 goes, I mean, it could go either way, good or positive. I mean, I really don't have much thought about that.
Okay. Well, what are your thoughts? I mean, I'm talking to you. What are you got 2.5 minutes, man. Give me your best. What do you want to talk about?
Honestly, I just want to, I want to see our team do something this year. I mean, I'm sick and tired of doing, seeing the old school, falling down, doing good in the beginning, and then losing everything. I want to see our team do good this year. Positive. Me personally, Captain, I have a strong belief that we're going to go 14-3. That's just me. That's my belief. I think we're gonna dominate big time this year.
I hope you're right. Because 14-3 to me would be
Yeah, I've been a Raiders fan.
would be number one in the I'm sorry, if you win 14 of 17, you got to be number one in the AFC.
Honestly, that's all I'm looking for this year. We need to be in the top spot in the AFC. We deserve it as an organization.
Well, we deserve it, but are we there yet? Have we really gone from 10 wins to 14 wins in 1 year?
No.
Okay. So if we haven't jumped 4 wins, no, I don't think so. That's why I said 12 is a good number, because I think we're going to win 2 more games that we could win based upon, and PSP was talking about, we don't have as many as of now until the NFL F's us again. We don't have as many distractions yet. So 14-3 is, I think that's a bit.
It's a little far-fetched. It's a little far-fetched, I know. But,
okay.
I mean, I always look at the things. I always look positively. I always try to look positively with our team. Always.
Okay. Well, I like the positive.
That and with their, our new head coach and our new GMs, and I mean the history that they have together. I mean, granted, we're out there with not the greatest of players for preseason. I mean, and we won all 4 games. Granted, it wasn't by much, but we won all 4 games.
I agree. Hey,
you put our big.
I hate doing this, but I am up against the clock. I got to be off in 2 minutes, but and I got to do my outro. Thank you for coming in. Please come in again.
Yes, Captain, you're the best, man.
I appreciate it, man. Kevin Harrington, good hearing from you, brother. Thanks again.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry again. I'm sorry there, Kevin. I got to do my outro. I got to do my outro. I got to do in less than like 90 seconds. Everybody take care. I will see you Tuesday night for Chronicles of the Black Hole with Mike McCoy. Mike McCoy on Chronicles of the Black Hole on Tuesday night. We'll see you then.